Can I get the Poutine Pizza?
Which one?
I guess I'll just try and make my own, and then I'll just bring a poutine and put it on top. This is a DIY beef pizza with honey barbecue sauce. So let's see what happens. I take a little homemade poutine, a couple pieces of French fries, a couple cheese curds. Don't bring a poutine to Pizza Hut because it's definitely not good. It's just not good. Welcome to R&Delicious in the Wild, where I try and make international fast food without leaving this city. It's Canada Day. In Canada, at Pizza Hut, once upon a time, they had this thing called the Poutine Pizza. Now, poutine is a Quebec delicacy. It has cheese curds, gravy, and French fries. Pizza Hut over there, one time in 2013, allegedly, made a poutine pizza. I'm a little homesick. So let's call up Pizza Hut and see if they'll make a poutine pizza for me.
I'm calling Pizza Hut.
Can I get the Poutine Pizza?
Which one?
The Poutine Pizza. It's got like French fries, gravy, cheese curds on top of it, shredded beef.
I don't think that's right here.
I guess I'll just try and make my own, and then I'll just bring a poutine and put it on top. Is there like a sauce? Is there options for sauces?
We have classic marinara, garlic parmesan, honey barbecue, medium buffalo, and sweet and low.
Okay, the barbecue, please. And then regular mozzarella, and then I guess the shredded beef, or the beef.
Beef, yeah.
Hello, I'm here to have a pickup. Yeah, Josh. Thank you. You too. This is a DIY beef pizza with honey barbecue sauce. Now, obviously here they didn't have gravy, so I had to substitute it for honey barbecue. And they didn't have poutine. So instead, I'm gonna have my own poutine. So let's see what happens. I take a little homemade poutine, place it on top. Right? A couple pieces of French fries, a couple cheese curds. I mean, it kind of looks like the picture. If you're gonna put poutine on a pizza, make it yourself. Don't bring a poutine to Pizza Hut because it's definitely not good. It's just not good. Now I gotta make it at home and good. That's right. Montreal Expos. It is Canada Day, and I was disappointed by not being able to get the Poutine Pizza over at Pizza Hut here in Los Angeles. Therefore, I'm gonna make my own version. Starting from the bottom, going to the top, copycat Pizza Hut dough, which I, after doing some research, realized it's kind of like a Chicago-ish dough, meaning that there's fat mixed into the flour to create that crunchy crust. So, we got the hot water, placing it in the bowl here. In the copycat pizza dough that I saw, they use evaporated milk, or rather powdered milk, not evaporated at all. And everything gets mixed together. So I'm gonna add the yeast, sugar, milk powder. That sits until it gets frothy. All right, so we got the dough ball. Now I'm gonna actually proof it inside the pan that we're gonna use to make this pizza. But before I do that, I have to hit it with a tremendous amount of oil. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut up the potatoes and start soaking them in a vinegar and salt water mixture to help get rid of that starch. That's gonna help these bad boys crisp up in the deep fryer. For the cheese, I'm using whole milk mozzarella. Now, what is the difference between whole milk and partly skimmed? Whole milk melts better, while partly skimmed browns better. Next step is cooking the beef. If you've been watching over the last few months, you know that I've become somewhat obsessed with the shredded beef available at the grocery store. What I'm gonna do is cook this steak in Montreal steak spice and then set it aside. That's gonna be part of the topping. Potatoes have soaked. You can see there's a bunch of potato starch that has gone to the bottom, but before adding these to the deep fryer, it is imperative that I dry the potatoes as dry as possible. So first I'm gonna drop these in, cook them at 300 degrees Fahrenheit. It's gonna cook the inside. It's gonna make the inside soft. Then I'm gonna take them out, increase the temperature, and drop them back in to get the exterior crispy. For the gravy, I'm using some brown gravy. Now the recipe typically calls for water, but if you want to get more flavor in it, you can use beef stock, which is what I'm doing. All right, check this out. The dough, it looks fantastic. It's risen a lot, maybe too much, but we'll find out. Just to like make it a little bit more pizza-y, I'm gonna try and trace the crust with my fingers like so. All right, this is it, or at least almost it. We have the dough, the gravy, the cheese, the shredded beef that was seasoned in Montreal steak spice. This goes in the oven, and then as soon as it comes out, I put a poutine on top of it. It better not suck.
I hope not. Oh, that's good. I would eat this.
Yeah, of course you would. Fucking delicious. Cheese, curds, and gravy. All right, guys, well, here it is before turning it into a poutine. Right now, I'm just gonna place it down, and while it's still hot, start adding the poutine ingredients. Randomly placed French fries. Let's place some cheese curds on top. And now, a little drizzle. And here we have it, guys. A Pizza Hut poutine pizza celebrating Canada Day. All right, guys, let's pull a little piece right here, see if we can get a bit of a cheese pull. That's really nice. Holy cow. Holy cow. This is what was once available at Pizza Hut in Canada. Pan Pizza Hut dough. Never made a dough that had powdered milk in it. This does. I like the results. We got brown gravy on top, some shredded beef that was mixed, or seasoned rather, with Montreal steak spice, topped with mozzarella cheese. That on its own, delicious pie. On top of the entire thing, an actual poutine. Then I put it back in the oven just to help the cheese curds kind of melt a little bit. It's time to eat. Bon appetit, Jeff. This guy speaks French all of a sudden. Yeah, the flavors in this thing is amazing. The beef is working really well with the cheeses and the gravy and the French fries. That seasoning on the beef, the Montreal steak spice, it's giving me enough to balance everything out and make it not one-noted. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this journey to Pizza Hut, Canada. Without leaving Los Angeles, if there is a fast food item that is specific to your geographical location that's probably not available here in Los Angeles, please drop a link or a comment, because I want to make it If it's good, I want to make it and then eat it. Hit that sub button if you're not already subbed and turn on notifications if you are, and I'll see you guys on the next trip without leaving Los Angeles. Au revoir.